What is up, League? So, week, what is it, 12. 2 weeks left. Week 12. The Steal the Safe is off. Not going to work this week. But I had another idea. So, we're going to roll with that. It's going to be week 12 poker tournament. But it's not what you think. So, first off, let's explain the Lamar draft. For all the new guys, I explained it a little bit with a couple of the new guys the other day. But anyways, we have a Lamar draft, we have an auction draft, and we have a snake draft, okay? The auction draft is obviously like your top anywhere between 60 to like 80 guys, your top notch, your Christian McCaffreys, those guys. Apart from the guys that were kept from last year, but the big guys. Your snake draft is NFL rookies, besides the ones that were the big 5 that we put into the draft. But the NFL rookies, sleepers, your tier like 5, 6, 7, those guys. Okay, so your snake draft, first round pick isn't, Christian McCaffrey. It's your like tier 5, 6, 7 and up guys, your sleepers, those guys. The Lamar draft, okay? Lamar draft, August 3rd. So it goes in order. Lamar draft, auction draft, snake draft. And they're scheduled. Lamar draft is we take 20 guys from our auction draft. Some are tier 3, some are tier 4, maybe some tier 5, sprinkle in a little tier 2. And we put them in a list, okay? Now that list, you get to choose from. Now we have an order of names, which I will post, of who goes where. Everybody has at least 2 picks. Some have 3. I have none. I made a couple trades. I kind of sold the farm to get a couple things that I wanted, so I don't have any, which actually makes it a little bit easier for me because I can manage this a lot better. Anyways, Lamar draft, you take 20 guys from that auction draft, and they're on a list, okay? How it works is, for example, the first guy up, let's say it's Justin, he looks at the list and goes, I want, let's just say, for example, Christian McCaffrey. I want Christian McCaffrey. Cool. You've selected Christian McCaffrey. He's yours. Now, the other 9 guys, this is what we're doing the Lamar draft day. The other 9 guys walking around, eating, BSing, whatever, get to basically bid on that guy. So Justin chose Christian McCaffrey, and let's just say he chose him for $5 million. The other 9 guys walking around the room, BSing, talking, coercing, colluding, stuff like that, sneaks in on the piece of paper and puts 6 million and 7 million and 8 million, and people are bidding. But what you have to offer, not only are you offering 6 million, but you're offering a trade as well. So I want Christian McCaffrey for 6 million and 2 beers. And then Nick comes in, well, I want Christian McCaffrey for 8 million and 3 beers. It can be whatever you want to offer as a trade. If you know your guy, if you know what kind of things he likes, drinks, food, could be draft picks, could be, because again, these guys on the list, very well worth 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th round draft picks. We cap it at 5 rounds. So you can't trade up to a 5th round. Are very much worth a 1st round pick, because again, keep in mind, if Nick Chubb is out there or whatever, and someone offers a 1st round pick, everyone goes like, oh my God. But again, all those guys from the auction, your 1st round could be tier 5, 6, 7 guys. So could be actually a really good deal. You got to remember that. Once the bidding is all done and shut down, the guy who owns Christian McCaffrey from the beginning, which was Justin, he gets to basically sit there and go, okay, I want to look at all the trade offers. Maybe there's one I like. You can do that trade, and that person gets Christian McCaffrey through the trade, and whatever he bid it on. Let's say it was $6 million. So then he gets Christian McCaffrey for $6 million. And then the trade, let's say it was 2 beers. Justin gets the 2 beers. Now, if Justin decides, no, I don't like any of the trade offers, they weren't juicy enough, he can turn around and go, nah, I'm just going to keep Christian McCaffrey. Well, the last bid that was in there, last trade offer, the last bid, let's say it was 10 million, okay? But he didn't like any of the offers. But the last offer was 10 million. If he wants to keep Christian McCaffrey, he has to not only match the 10 million, but he has to plus it by 5 million. So he could keep Christian McCaffrey for 15 million if he does not want to trade. So there's a little bit of strategy there. Do you want to keep the guy? Do I want to select a guy to keep? Do I want to select a guy to trade? Do I want to select a guy to negotiate trades? Colluding is always welcome. There's all kinds of shit that can happen at the Lamar draft. And we just go down the list. So there are 20 names, all right? Right now, 19 of them are filled, all right? So this week, we are going to do the poker tournament for the 20th guy. So all of you are going to basically be bidding on the 20th spot. It's the last spot in the Lamar draft, but once you see the list, you're going to like it. So before we get into that, I will post the list to you when you message me personally and ask for the list. Then I will send it to you. I will make a separate thread in Discord. You know how it has like just chat, videos. I'm going to make a separate thread. I'm going to call it Pick 20. Okay? That is where we're going to do our bidding on for this poker tournament. I will also post the list of the order of the guys who are up. Justin, Nick, da-da-da-da-da. So that way you know what picks you have. And you can kind of strategize from seeing the Lamar list, what place you're in, and how that's going to look. And if you want to bid your poker chips. Now, some guys have been keeping the poker chips for months and months and months. We have new guys who have nothing. You are starting out, as of right now, as a new member, and I believe it's like Luke, James, I can't remember if there's anyone else. I'm going to have to look. You get 5,000 poker chips, okay? Everyone else who's been saving poker chips, you got what you got, okay? So, how it's going to work is starting tomorrow morning, poker tournament. I'm going to put Pick 20, 6 a.m., I'm going to post it. The bids will be 1,000 poker chips. So I will start the bid. I have no poker chips. I have like 100 poker chips. I can't even play. So it's going to be a blind bid, a dealer's bid of 1,000 to start it off. Okay. You 9 all then bid away. You can bid all week long. Okay. This ends Tuesday at 8 p.m. So from 6 a.m. tomorrow to Tuesday, 8 p.m., it is bid central. 1,000 poker chips, 2,000 poker chips, whatever. Let's say, for example, you run out of poker chip money, okay? Which you'll be keeping track. First and foremost, only bids are 1,000, okay? You can't go 1,500, can't go in 1 penny. It is 1,000 poker chips, 2,000 poker chips, 3,000 poker chips, okay? If you run out of the money of poker chips, you can buy back in by either spending your salary for your team, which everybody has 255 million. We go off the NFL salary, okay? If you have players on your roster already, then you definitely don't have 255 million. But new guys who don't have anyone have 255 million. Now keep in mind that 255 million has to fill 28 guys, okay? But anyways, you can buy back in 1 million of your salary equals 1,000 poker chips. Or you can spend your points. 500 points equals 1,000 poker chips, okay? So, now, also in a poker tournament, once you put your poker chips already in the pot, they're lost. They're gone. So every bid that you do, you don't get back. Whether you win Pig 20 or not, you will not get that bid. You will not get your poker chips back. It goes into a community pot that we're going to use sometime down the line. Now, each bid that you make, you get 100 points. Each bid. If you make 1 million bids, you get 1 million points. Like, I mean, don't do that. But, or should we say 100? No, I'm gonna apologize, because I could see Scott or Nick or some dumbass fucking doing something crazy. So we're gonna say 50. Okay, we're gonna say you get 50 points. All right. I don't know if you guys can buy. Yeah. Okay. So 50 points for each bid. Don't be dumb. Like, I gotta think all the time about you guys coming up with ways to work around the system. Don't work around the system. Just have fun with this, okay? You get 50 points for every bid that you do, okay? You can buy back in once you lose your pot, if you do. Pick 20 is the last pick. It's a pretty good pick. Those who only have 2 picks, maybe you want a third. Someone's gonna get it. Now, so for every bid if no one bids in 3-hour increments, okay? 3-hour increments, I get 300 points. So if there's a 3-hour break there's no bid, I get 300 points. I think that's fair. Yeah, that's what it is, since I have no ball in this. So, bid. If you don't want me to get points, then bid. So from 6 a.m. tomorrow to 8 p.m. Tuesday, if there's now each bid starts the 3-hour over. So if if no one bids from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., then I get 300 points. And so forth and so forth. So bid away, have fun. I think that's pretty much it. You can buy back in, you can do all that. Remember, Lamar Draft is August 3rd, Saturday. The auction draft is, I think, the 24th, Saturday. And then we haven't scheduled the snake because the snake will be probably a Tuesday night or something like that. Only a few days before the NFL starts. So I think that's it. Recap, pick 20. Only, so in that Discord thread for pick 20, save that only for bids. No BS chatting or anything like that. You can put that in the just chat. So the pick 20, those are bids. So pay attention. You guys might want to put on there, get notifications, because it's going to be a new thread. So make sure you put on that because you don't want me getting points. So yeah, pick 20. Every bid is 1,000. You just keep going. How bad you want pick 20? If you don't want pick 20, then don't bid. We'll see how far the poker chips go. No one gets their poker chips back once you've bidded. You can always buy back in. So 500 points gets you 1,000 for the bid. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I think that's it, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy. We're going to probably do Fire Pit maybe tomorrow night, Midget Wrestling Saturday. I might throw in some quirks on if people show up, maybe some extra money, extra chips, extra something. I don't know. Keep that in mind. Sorry for the long-ass video. Got to explain a lot of shit, and I know there's going to be a lot of questions. All right. Peace. Bye.